119. Blessed are the undefiled in the way, who walk in the Torah of Yahweh. Blessed are they that keep his testimonies, and that seek him with a whole heart. They also do no iniquity, they walk in his ways. You have commanded us to keep your precepts diligently. Hold that my ways were directed to keep your statutes. Then shall I not be ashamed, when I have respect unto all your commandments. I will praise you with uprightness of heart. When I shall have learned your righteous judgments, I will keep your statutes, O forsake me not utterly. Wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his ways? By taking heed thereunto according to your word. With my whole heart have I sought you. Oh, let me not wander from your commandments. Your words have I hid in mine heart, that I might not sin against you. Blessed are you, O Yahweh, teach me your statutes. With my lips have I declared all the judgments of your mouth. I have rejoiced in the ways of your testimonies, as much as in all riches. I will meditate in your precepts, and have respect unto your ways. I will delight myself in your statutes. I will not forget your words. Deal bountifully with your servant, that I may live, and keep your word. Open mine eyes, that I may behold wondrous things out of your Torah. I am a stranger in the earth. Hide not your commandments from me. My soul breaks for the longing that it has unto your judgments at all times. You have rebuked the proud that are cursed, which do err from your commandments. Remove from me approach and contempt, for I have kept your testimonies. Princes also did sit and speak against me, but your servant did meditate in your statutes. Your testimonies also are my delight, and my counselors. My soul cleaves unto the dust. Quicken me according to your word. I have declared my ways, and you heard me. Teach me your statutes. Make me to understand the way of your precepts. So shall I talk of your wondrous works. My soul melts for heaviness. Strengthen me according unto your word. Remove from me the way of lying, and grant me your Torah graciously. I have chosen the way of truth. Your judgments have I laid before me. I have stuck unto your testimonies, O Yahweh. Put me not to shame. I will run the way of your commandments, when you shall enlarge my heart. Teach me, O Yahweh, the way of your statutes, and I shall keep it unto the end. Give me understanding, and I shall keep your Torah. Yea, I shall observe it with my whole heart. Make me to go in the path of your commandments, for therein do I delight. Incline my heart unto your testimonies, and not to covetousness. Turn away mine eyes from beholding vanity, and quicken me in your way. Establish your word into your servant, who is devoted to your fear. Turn away my reproach which I fear, for your judgments are good. Behold, I have longed after your precepts. Quicken me in your righteousness. Let your mercies come also unto me, O Yahweh, even your salvation, according to your word. So shall I have wherewith to answer him that reproach me, for I trust in your word. And take not the word of truth utterly out of my mouth, for I have hoped in your judgments. So shall I keep your Torah continually forever and ever. And I will walk at liberty, for I seek your precepts. I will speak of your testimonies also before kings, and I will not be ashamed. And I will delight myself in your commandments, which I have loved. My hands also will I lift up unto your commandments, which I have loved. and I will meditate in your statutes. Remember the word unto your servant, upon which you have caused me to hope. This is my comfort in my affliction, for your words has quickened me. The proud have had me greatly in derision, yet have I not declined from your Torah. I remember your judgment of old, O Yahweh, and have comforted myself. Harrow has taken hold upon me because of the wicked that forsake your Torah. Your statutes have been my song in the house of my pilgrimage. I have remembered your name, O Yahweh, in the night, and have kept your Torah. This I had, because I kept your precepts. You are my portion, O Yahweh. I have said that I would keep your words. I entreated your favor with my whole heart. Be merciful unto me according to your word. I thought on my ways, and turned my feet unto your testimonies. I made haste and delayed not to keep your commandments. The bonds of the wicked have robbed me, but I have not forgotten your Torah. At midnight I will rise to give thanks unto you because of your righteous judgment. I am a companion of all them that fear you, and of them that keep your precepts. The earth, O Yahweh, is full of your mercy. Teach me your statutes. You have dealt with me, your servant, O Yahweh, according to your word. Teach me good judgment and knowledge, for I have believed your commandments. Before I was afflicted, I went astray, but now I have kept your word. You are good and do good. Teach me your statutes. The proud have forged a lie against me, but I will keep your precepts with my whole heart. Their heart is as fat as grease, but I delight in your Torah. It is good for me that I have been afflicted, that I might learn your statutes. The Torah of your mouth is better unto me than thousands of gold and silver. Your hands have made me and fashioned me. Give me understanding, that I may learn your commandments. They that fear you will be glad when they see me, because I have hoped in your word. I know, O Yahweh, that your judgments are right, and that you in faithfulness have afflicted me. Let, I pray you, your merciful kindness be for my comfort, according to your word unto your servant. Let your tender mercies come unto me, that I may live, for your Torah is my delight. Let the proud be ashamed, for they dealt perversely with me without a cause. But I will meditate in your precepts. Let those that fear you turn unto me, and those that have known your testimonies. Let my heart be sound in your statutes, that I be not ashamed. My soul faints for your salvation, but I hope in your word. Mine eyes fail for your word, saying, when will you comfort me? For I am become like a bottle in the smoke, yet do I not forget your statutes. How many are the days of your servant? When will you execute judgment on them that persecute me? The proud have dug pits for me, which are not after your Torah. All your commandments are faithful. They persecute me wrongfully. Help me. They had almost consumed me upon earth, but I forsook not your precepts. Quicken me after your loving kindness, so shall I keep the testimonies of your mouth. Forever, O Yahweh, your word is settled in heaven. Your faithfulness is unto all generations. You have established the earth, and it abides. They continue this day according to your ordinances, for all are your servants. Unless your Torah had been my delight, I should then have perished in mine affliction. I will never forget your precepts, for with them you have quickened me. I am yours. Save me, for I have sought your precepts. The wicked have waited for me to destroy me, but I will consider your testimonies. I have seen an end of all perfection, but your commandment is exceeding broad. Oh, how love I your Torah! It is my meditation all the day. You, through your commandments, have made me wiser than mine enemies, for they are ever with me. I have more understanding than all my teachers, for your testimonies are my meditation. I understand more than the ancient, because I keep your precepts. I have refrained my feet from every evil way, that I might keep your word. I have not departed from your judgment, for you have taught me. How sweet are your words unto my taste, yea, sweeter than honey to my mouth. Through your precepts I get understanding, therefore I hate every false ways. Your word is a lamp unto my feet, and a light unto my path. I have sworn, and I will perform it, that I will keep your righteous judgment. I am afflicted very much. Quicken me, O Yahweh, according to your word. Accept, I beseech you, the freewill offering of my mouth, O Yahweh, and teach me your judgments. My soul is continually in my hand, yet do I not forget your Torah. The wicked have laid a snare for me, yet I heard not from your precepts. Your testimonies have I taken as an heritage forever, for they are the rejoicing of my heart. I have inclined mine heart to perform your statutes always, even unto the end. I hate vain thoughts, but your Torah do I love. You are my hiding place, and my shield. I hope in your word. Depart from me, ye evildoers, for I will keep the commandments of my Elohim. Uphold me according to your word, that I may live, and let me not be ashamed of my hope. Hold me up, and I shall be safe, and I will have respect unto your statutes continually. You have trodden down all them that err from your statutes, for their deceit is falsehood. You put away all the wicked of the earth like dross. Therefore I do love your testimonies. My flesh trembles for fear of you, and I am afraid of your judgments. I have done judgment and justice. Leave me not to mine oppressors. Be surety for your servant for good. Let not the proud oppress me. Mine eyes fail for your Yeshua, and for the word of your righteousness. Deal with your servant according unto your mercy, and teach me your statutes. I am your servant. Give me understanding, that I may know your testimonies. It is time for you, O Yahweh, to work, for they have made void your Torah. Therefore I love your commandments above gold, yea, above fine gold. Therefore I esteem all your precepts concerning all things to be right, and I hate every false way. Your testimonies are wonderful, therefore does my soul keep them. The entrance of your words give light, it gives understanding unto the simple. I open my mouth and panted, for I long for your commandments. Look upon me, and be merciful unto me, as you are to do unto those that love your name. Order my steps in your word, and let not any iniquity have dominion over me. Deliver me from the oppression of man, so will I keep your precepts. Make your face to shine upon your servant, and teach me your statutes. Rivers of water run down mine eyes, because they keep not your Torah. Righteous are you, O Yahweh, and upright are your judgments. Your testimonies that you have commanded are righteous and very faithful. My zeal has consumed me, because mine enemies have forgotten your word. Your word is very pure, therefore your servant loves it. I am small and despised, yet do not I forget your precepts. Your righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and your Torah is the truth. Trouble and anguish have taken hold on me, yet your commandments are my delight. The righteousness of your testimonies is everlasting. Give me understanding, and I shall live. I cried with my whole heart, hear me, O Yahweh. I will keep your statutes. I cried unto you, save me, and I will keep your testimonies. I prevented the dawning of the morning, and cried, I hope in your word. Mine eyes prevent the night watches, that I might meditate in your word. Hear my voice according unto your loving kindness. O Yahweh, quicken me according to your judgments. They draw nigh that follow after mischief. They are far from your Torah. You are near, O Yahweh, and all your commandments are truth. Concerning your testimonies, I have known of old that you have founded them forever. Consider mine affliction and deliver me, for I do not forget your Torah. Plead my cause and deliver me, quicken me according to your word. Yeshua is far from the wicked, for they seek not your statutes. Great are your tender mercies, O Yahweh. Quicken me according to your judgments. Many are my persecutors and mine enemies, yet do I not decline from your testimonies. I beheld the transgressors and was grieved, because they kept not your word. Consider how I love your precepts. Quicken me, O Yahweh, according to your loving kindness. Your word is true from the beginning, and every one of your righteous judgment endures forever. Princes have persecuted me without a cause, but my heart stands in awe of your word. I rejoice at your word, as one that find great spoils. I hate and abhor lying, but your Torah do I love. 7 times a day do I praise you because of your righteous judgments. Great peace of they which love your Torah, and nothing shall offend them. Yahweh, I have hoped for your Yeshua and done your commandments. My soul has kept your testimonies, and I love them exceedingly. I have kept your precepts and your testimonies, for all my ways are before you. Let my cry come near before you, O Yahweh. Give me understanding according to your word. Let my supplication come before you. Deliver me according to your word. My lips shall utter praise when you have taught me your statutes. My tongue shall speak of your word, for all your commandments are righteousness. Let your hand help me, for I have chosen your precepts. I have longed for your Yeshua, O Yahweh, and your Torah is my delight. Let my soul live, and it shall praise you, and let your judgment help me. For I have gone astray like a lost sheep. Seek your servant, for I do not forget your commandments.